This is the biggest reason why people won't move to Copperfield. Okay, today we are talking about one of the newer luxury communities in town that everybody seems to be talking about, Copperfield. Today we're gonna cover the ins, the outs of Copperfield, what some people love, what some people don't love, why you might wanna move there and why you might not. So let's take a look. Let's get right into it. What are people drawn to about Copperfield? Copperfield is a luxury community. We're talking price points of $800,000 up to 1.5, sometimes even $2 million. And again, most buyers that are moving to town, they are looking for space, and Copperfield offers space. We're talking a minimum of 4 acres per parcel. It's a gated community. You have 360-degree sweeping views and beautiful new custom homes. So there's a lot to be said about Copperfield and why people love it. Let's touch a little bit more about what people specifically love about Copperfield. Number one, again, the acreage. People want space. They want distance from their neighbors. They want that privacy. Copperfield offers that. 4-acre minimums. It's going to do the job of giving you the space. Now, with the 4 acres also comes location. With being able to find land in Prescott Valley, even in the Quad City area, when you're talking 4 acres for a reasonable dollar amount, you have to look at where it's located. It's not going to be located in the city, but it's north of Highway 89. I call it northern Prescott Valley. That is where a lot of the growth for Prescott Valley is going, because downtown Prescott Valley already built out. They're not making any more land down there. So all of the growth is happening on the northern section. When we talk about space, it's not just space from neighbors and being able to get more privacy, but it's also more space for activities. It's more space for garages or RV garages or guest houses. If you want larger living, Copperfield is gonna be a great choice. The views, okay? The views, I don't know any other neighborhood right now other than a few near and around Copperfield that have the views that this subdivision has. Granite Mountain, Thumb Butte, Mingus Mountain, Glassford Hill, the Bradshaws. You can sometimes see all the way over to Flagstaff to the San Francisco peaks. Those are truly 360-degree sweeping views. I forgot the Dells. The Dells. Now let's take a look at the types of builds that are happening in Copperfield. There is a certain style, because there is an HOA, it is a gated community, there's a certain style that has to be met in Copperfield. And it is, think Farmhouse meets Barndominium. There's semi-custom homes, there's fully custom homes, there's an array of options for you to select from. But if you're looking for kind of that country lifestyle with a beautiful farmhouse, Barndominium style build, Copperfield, you've got to take a look at it. Now, I know I touched on location before, but we also have to talk about proximity to town. Copperfield's not far away, okay? You can be to shopping within 10 minutes easily, but it's still distanced enough from the city life where you have that private feel, you have that space from people. It doesn't feel as crowded up in Copperfield. So, but you're still, I mean, shopping's right there, restaurants are right there. You don't have to worry about being too far out. I know looking at a map, it might seem like it's a little bit intimidating because it's further north, but I promise you, once you get on the road and you start driving it, it is not that bad. Because Highway 89 is right there, if you're moving to the Prescott Quad Cities to be closer to downtown Prescott, let's say, if that is something you're passionate about, or you like the trails or the restaurants in downtown Prescott, hop on 89 and it's gonna take you into Prescott and you'll be there within a 20-minute drive. I mean, it's, again, most of my clientele move from big cities like LA, and 20 minutes is nothing when you're talking compared to an hour to 2 hours stuck in traffic. A lot of people love the fact that Copperfield is gated. It provides them with an extra sense of security, as well as they like the cohesive look that belonging to an HOA has. I know HOAs aren't for everyone, gated communities aren't for everyone, but Copperfield did it really well. I know it's hard, just me verbally explaining this. It's one of those neighborhoods you have to get out there and put your eyes on, actually look at it, because that's the only way to do it. Okay, now let's get real for a second and talk about what people don't like about Copperfield and why they might be actually selecting a different area. The number one thing that I see is actually wind block. There's nothing around you in Copperfield. I mean, it's flat land, and so you are gonna get wind. Springtime around the Prescott Quad Cities, we always get wind. And there's no way to avoid that. Because there's no wind block, it's one of those things you have to know about the neighborhood. The number two reason why Copperfield might not be for you is just price point. Again, you're looking anywhere from, I'd say your starting point's around 800,000 and you're gonna go up to a couple million. So you really have to know what you're looking for. To me, Copperfield can be a great deal when you're comparing it to places like Williamson Valley, where you can still get acreage, but it's a different topography and a different zip code. So to me, Copperfield is actually a great buy, and it's very up and coming. So this is one of those things where you get in early and you might have some really good future appreciation on your hands. Some buyers don't like about Copperfield is that it can feel more rural. It is out there, especially if you're used to city life. I mean, you're gonna go up north of Highway 89 and you're gonna be detached a little bit, especially when you get the acreage involved. Your neighbors are not right on top of each other. They are a good distance away. So if you like that tight-knit community style living, this might not be the neighborhood for you. Also, if you are looking for amenities, this is not the neighborhood for you. There's an HOA in place, but there's not a community facility or a clubhouse or anything to do with the HOA as far as it revolves around amenities. So if you are looking for a gym or a pool or trails or parks, again, this is not gonna be the community for you. This is the biggest reason why people won't move to Copperfield. Copperfield, even though you get acreage, okay, you get space, you get distance, it feels like a homestead. The HOA actually restricts the type of animals that you can have. You're only allowed to have domestic animals, so dogs, cats, that sort of thing. You cannot have farm animals, you cannot have chickens, you cannot have horses, you cannot have cows in Copperfield. Again, it's totally backwards from what you would think because you look at these style homes and they feel very farmhouse, but I hear this time and time again from clients. They love the look of Copperfield, they love the price point, they love the views, but they can't do what they want with their properties. And so because they can't have the horses or the animals, that's a big deal breaker for them. So same thing for you, Copperfield is just not the right choice. I have to give kind of a disclaimer here because I wouldn't call this a negative, but you just have to know because Copperfield is a newer development, there's going to be building going on. I foresee building going on for at least the next 10, maybe longer years. So you just have to be prepared. You're getting in on a groundbreaking level in Copperfield, but it is going to affect the property values in the short term because most of the properties will be built in the next 5 years. But again, it could go on substantially longer than that when you're looking at custom home lots and everybody's timelines. People are different, right? They're not gonna go at the same level as everyone else. And you don't have a big builder who is consistently hitting timelines for their construction. So it's a custom home, semi-custom home community, and it's going to drag out for some time. Just be prepared. Who do I think this is perfect for? And I hear this every day when I talk to buyers. People love Copperfield, okay? Again, you get the location, you get space from neighbors, you get acreage, you get a brand new custom home, you get a beautiful home, you get a gated community, you get views, 360 views. There's so much to offer in Copperfield. Again, there's limitations, right? Copperfield is not for you if you want farm animals, if you want community style living, if you want amenities. But my goodness, for the price point, when you compare it to other places, especially with them being a brand new groundbreaking community, Copperfield is a fantastic option. There's so many things I didn't cover in this video about Copperfield, the ins, the outs. There might even be some things that you've heard about Copperfield. If you want to know more, that's what I'm here for. Give me a call anytime. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.